And as I saw him, I saw the look of remorse on his face, like, you know, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. And I did say it in my last video that I hope the fans do not boo Trent. In his post interview, he did highlight that he told the coach honestly that he wants to play one last time for the club. And I mean, most of us who are, you know, connected to the club, we're going to be honest with ourselves. We can't tell people how we feel. But I know, however, we must not forget what this little man did for the club. Champions of England, Liverpool we are. Hi everyone, welcome to the Anfield Effect. If you're here for the first time, please do subscribe. Here at this channel, we allow all views to content. Yes, so if you're a Liverpool, if you're an Arsenal fan, City fan, Man U fan, Bournemouth fan, Chelsea fan, you can come and have your say right here on the Anfield Effect. All views can content. Yes, and remember to drop a like on the video, and please, come on man, share your comments, share your thoughts. Tell us what you think about the video. Alright, so today we celebrate, and we had the road march in Liverpool, and it lasted for about 4 hours. And I watched some of it, didn't get to watch all of it. But guys, I guarantee you, you will not find another club that the fans turn out and celebrate like this. At least not in England. I can't speak for no other club outside of England. But I guarantee you, Liverpool is probably one of the fans of Liverpool is probably one of the best set of fans you'll ever find. Yes? And so, you know, we had a chance this year, thanks to Honest Lot and the boys, to celebrate in front of our fans, in front of the cup. And just to touch on the cup, to be honest, we played Crystal Palace our last match of the season, and though academic, I think we feel a very strong team. And again, we shot ourselves in the foot by giving them a easy chance, which the Crystal Palace guy, yeah man, he made good use of that opportunity. So good for them. But the match would not have ended without who? The great man Mo Salah scoring. And I tell you guys, I saw him with his wife, and I mean a very humble lady, and his children, and he went and he collected the golden boot and the playmaker trophy. And you know, it just tantamount to the man's greatness and, you know, his tenacity and his work ethics. And he's a model of a player, a model of longevity, a model of persistence, and just overall, you know, a great guy. And so we applaud him also. Now, what was very pleasing to me, because if you watch my last video, you'd have noticed, and let me move on, because I'm actually heading to work, guys. What was pleasing to me was the fact that, and I did say it in my last video, that I hope the fans do not boo Trent. In his post interview, he did highlight that he told the coach honestly that he wants to play one last time for the club. And he entered halftime, and when he entered the field, majority of the person started cheering, because I looked in the crowd and I could see some persons, instead of them cheering and clapping, them just put them hand in their pocket, you know, because as Gakpo said, Roberts said too, and I mean, most of us who are, you know, connected to the club, we're going to be honest with ourselves. We can't tell people how we feel. But I know that Klopp came to the Liverpool Foundation function, named black suit and thing, and in them white sneakers, rocking it. And he brought Alexander Arnold's jersey, you know, because he did a speech, and then he brought Alexander Arnold jersey. And he auctioned it off and said, okay, listen guys, we cannot forget, right? Him say, I can't tell you how to feel. And him say, when he was watching the match and he heard the booing, him couldn't believe him here. I'm a lack of the TV car and couldn't watch the rest of it. So it's a happen now that he said he can't tell people how to feel. However, we must not forget what this little man did for the club and the 20 years that he gave, you know, consistently to the club. And so I think that was what helped everybody if it just relax, having heard from the big man himself, and say, you know what, all right, we're not going to boo, and you know, we're going to show appreciation. So when he came on, you know, as I said, most persons were clapping. Those who weren't clapping were not booing. So no booing went on, which is to me, you know, a sign of understanding, and for those who clap, a sign of appreciation. When he was interviewed, he said, you know, he was very surprised of the reaction he got from the people, because I gather he probably thought they would have booed again, but I think he made up in his mind completely that whatever comes, but I want to play one more time for my club, for the club. So he said when he came out and the reception he got, he was so surprised and he was appreciative of it. And he broke down in tears multiple times. If you watch it, guys, he broke down in tears multiple times. But in my mind, I remember seeing him sitting down and he kept looking, staring out. Guys, I believe Trent is no. I believe that Trent had some regret in his heart about the decision he made. Because quite frankly, if he wanted, no matter how much experience or newness he want, every year the club is going to have new players. We have a new coach, and you know, new tactics, and just the thrill of going for another trophy, going for the Champions League, winning a treble. You understand me? Winning a quadruple. Yeah, I mean, have we ever done a treble before? I think we have once. But we've never done a quadruple before. And you want to tell me, said that would not be sufficient enough of a drive, of a, you know, tacked on to the fact that you are a Liverpool soil homegrown. That to me would have been more than enough for me to be motivated to want to continue with the club. And as I saw him, I saw the look of remorse on his face, like, you know, I shouldn't have done this. But it is what it is. It's a deal done, and he walks, and we are going to press on. You know, we're going to move on as a club. It is what it is. And of course, there are exciting times coming, guys, because we are now very close to signing Kirkes. We are very close to signing Verts. Both players have already we have already agreed personal terms with them. And actually, guys, I tell you that I'm actually going to work, you know. So I make sure I wear my Liverpool shirt to go to work today. And now I'm in my uniform. But I have to celebrate. I couldn't get to go to Anfield, so I had to celebrate somehow, right? So I'm in my Liverpool top. I wanted to get one of the 24-25 kit and order it and thing, but never reaching time for me to put it on in my celebration. But that's all right. You'll see me in it in the next video, guys. So looking forward now, I'm hoping though, because there's also links with us regarding a forward, and so who knows, you know, if we're going to spend, we'll just spend. So having a forward to back it up, back up whoever will be left, because you know, though we are buying players, there is the anticipation that we will be selling players. And so this is going to be a very, very, very active transfer season for us. And so we look forward to see when the dust settles, what's going to happen. Yeah, we have some players that are on loan when they come back, because you know the preseason will require us utilizing some of the youngsters, them, you know, bringing them into the first team and seeing how them, amalgamate and thing. And so we're looking forward to see what will happen in the next, in the transfer window, in the preseason, and of course in the next campaign. Because believe you me, guys, exciting times. And I believe, and if I should give my prediction, we're gonna win the league and go 21. City and Arsenal, it will be a toss-up between them for second and third. Fourth will be a toss-up between, Chelsea. I don't see Man U coming up nowhere in the top 10, to be honest with you. Or if they do, maybe they come way out of the top 6. Yeah. Villa is still a force to be reckoned with. Right, Nottingham Forest, I don't know what will happen with them, because this looked to me like it was their best performing season. You understand? So again, Liverpool will win the next one, and we're going to go 21 up. And it looks like our owners are serious about really and truly pressing on. Yeah, pressing on and really making something out of this for us as Liverpool supporters to finally just feel like, yeah, we are representing as one of the top teams we are in Europe, if not the top team in Europe. So anyway, guys, I look forward to your comments. Chelsea, Joseph say Chelsea actually made it in the top 4, so good for them. They are Newcastle, so Newcastle has Champions League football, so does Tottenham. So it's a good look. So remember to drop a like on the video, leave your comments, share your thoughts, and of course subscribe. We're building a fantastic team over here where all views can content. So this is the Anfield Effect. See you in the next one.